Hello, my name is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com, and I want to talk about how, as a libertarian, I support the troops. Now, when I was running in 2016 for U.S. Senate, I would talk to veterans all across the state of New York, and many of them had different stories as far as why they joined the military, some pursuing economic opportunity as one of the few routes sometimes found for upward mobility, especially in a world where government policy as far as taxing and regulating have shut down so many other paths to rising up, making it harder to run businesses, harder to go into other industries because of licensing, harder to make investments because of laws like Sarbanes-Oxley. So sometimes people just join the military because it was the only path to move up. Some people, out of a sense of duty, out of what they believe this country stands for, the Constitution, the right to self-governance, etc., that they wanted to serve and defend the nation. The country itself, our government, has done them a large injustice. And supporting the troops means trying to correct that injustice. Basically, the injustice of sending them to fight in military conflicts that are not to defend the nation, that are not to defend the values that they felt it was a duty for them to protect, to put their lives at risk and send them back to their families, beaten, torn, and sometimes not just physically, but mentally. And then to add the insult to the injury of providing them with a nationalized healthcare system that leaves them waiting in long lists to get the care that they need. Many politicians pay lip service, saying they support the troops, but then vote to send them to a conflict that doesn't necessarily involve the direct defense of this nation. Instead, gets them involved in entangling alliances and allow them to face the brunt of the fallout from those same politicians. Then ignore the problems in the VA healthcare system. They ignore that there's so many homeless veterans who are looking for opportunities. When there's not just veterans looking for opportunities, there's all sorts of people looking for opportunities, and there's a shortage because of the taxation, because of the regulation that's limited the growth of the country and the growth of the economy to facilitate all the people who are searching for opportunity, limiting their ability to afford to pursue the opportunities that do exist. I support the troops because I don't want to put them in harm's way unless it's absolutely necessary. I support the troops because I want to create an economy that gives opportunities to them and everyone by honoring people's property rights and making sure that we don't tax and regulate opportunity away. But not only do I support the troops, I support every individual and their individual rights to their life, their body, and their property. And I want government to violate that right as little as possible, and ideally not at all. And I will fight for that. And I will fight for every troop, every nurse, every individual's rights. That's what it means to be a libertarian, to fight for the rights of every individual to own themselves. My name is Alex Merced, and I am today, I was yesterday, and I will tomorrow be fighting for those rights.